I had a really cool idea that I wanted to do with viewers in Marvel Rivals, and that is for them to submit their best games from this season, and I commentate them. But I want to go a step further. I want to get you guys involved. So the brand new 3.5 season is coming out with the introduction of Blade. So if you guys have any games from this 3.5 season, make sure to leave a copy of the number down below with your gamer tag so I know who to spectate and commentate. And with all of that said, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and let's get right into it. Our first match here is by a viewer named Few Raindrops 590. He's going to be playing Iron Man. He went 33 and 2. He had 16 final hits, crazy amount of damage, and of course 51% accuracy on Iron Man. I gotta say that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and watch it. Let's see what we love about it. He's also playing against 3 Lords. Somebody's already got Lord on Phoenix. The season just came out not too long ago. Already has Lord on that. And let's see how he does. What are you doing to your Magneto? We are also playing on Celestial Husk. So this is a new domination map that just came out this brand new season. Season 3. Mooney, who we played matches with, he's always done pretty well in my eyes in terms of Iron Man play. Obviously going right in on their Luna, I believe. That is their Luna, Simp for Rent. I wonder if he notices that they're doing a 4 healer stack. That's insane. Groot, if Jeff is riding Groot, I don't know if this is still the same thing. Nice. He's got the Gamma right now. Love that. Oh, he could take out Invis Woman. Invis Woman does escape here. Seems like he is going to get this kill here. And does. Very nice by Mooney. Going after the Groot here. Again, if you do attack Groot in this situation, I believe it also still does damage to anyone that is riding, like Rocket or like Jeff. Getting out of the way here very early. That Jeff is going to be crucial. His teammate is going to be crucial here because he is a flying, obviously, healer. Flying DPS, excuse me. With a very stringy... Feels like he's getting pocket healed right now. He's going back at Luna. Does not get the kill, but does get the TKO. Does have the Gamma right now. 100% infinite Gamma. Seems like they are going to gain sight here. Very nice. Very nice. This is quick play, actually. They're all quick play. I support main when it comes to ranked. Okay, cool. Gotta get your Rocket out. Those Rocket games. So this is just a quick play match. Obviously, still just as good. Especially with a 6-stack. He's just pre-firing, it seems like. So he's pre-firing a lot of these corners just to make sure, like, hey, don't go there. You're not going to get past this certain area. Obviously, to hold down sights. They are going to match percentage-wise here. He is lurking in the background here. Does see that Jeff stream, I'm sure. He is going to be attacking from this backside here. He probably knows that all of them are up. Or he's trying to just pick off one person, which is not actually going to be the case. I wonder if he notices on the, the scoreboard that there is pretty much everyone on site. Probably could have used his ult here. Oh, okay. So in chat, you mentioned that you're going to target their Jeff, and you'll see why. Okay. So we have some impending foreshadowing here. And so he's targeting their Jeff. He is waiting for someone. I don't know exactly what he's doing. He has both. Does he realize that both healers are coming back right now? He probably is. Yeah, he's not going there. He's not going for Simply for Rent here. Oh my gosh. Wait. What's happening? What's happening? Did he just make the Jeff obey? Oh my. He just straight up bullies the Jeff. Like, absolutely waited. Absolutely waited. He waited like 3 minutes for that. Oh my god. That is so funny. Mind you, lost the round, but who cares? You just bullied Jeff. Alrighty, we head into the second round of this 33 kill game, 16 final hits, and you just saw he just bullied Jeff the first round. So like, we saw absolutely nothing kill wise. He got maybe a few TKOs. His scoreboard right now is only 8 and 2. Did not die the entire last match, but again, same stack, same 6 characters on both sides. Does have that. Oh, does not have a limited Gamma, but is going to be targeting pretty much any healer that I think he can. That Jeff, obviously. Oh, that Jeff's going to get bullied. That Jeff's going to get so bullied. Oh, Jeff gets the heals. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Super smart Jeff play by the way. Super smart Jeff play. The cloak and dagger popped down a bubble so that Jeff could go into it. And the Jeff didn't really do much. Didn't kill anyone. He's getting attacked here, though. Gets a bubble here. Gonna be attacking from the side. Goes after the Invis woman. Does he get it? Does not. He does have his ult here. Is he going to prepare it? No, he's going to... They're going to kill off these few people here that they have. Very nice targeting on all of the heals here. Very nice. The unfortunate part is that they still have a Mr. Fantastic on their hands who just got a heal. Bonus health here. Of course, nice little TKO there by General Ganobi, their Squirrel Girl. And Venom is just working on site. We have Luna, of course, trying to single out the team. Solo kill. Very, very well could be a DPS healer in some regards. But not enough to do much damage to Iron Man, who has a tired team right behind. He's probably going to pop his ult here. He has to. There's no doubt in my mind. He needs a little bit more health to make it a little bit more certain, is that Jeff is really going after him. Oh, nice! He actually ends the Cloak and Dagger ult here. Very nice. Going to be targeting the finishing moves on the Invis woman there. Mr. Fantastic goes down. Very nice. Very nice, by the way. I thought he would have used it up on that little bridge there. I haven't actually gotten the chance to play this map because every time we played this specific map, we've lost. And unfortunately did not get this map roll. But again, they have been sent back to the spawn room, as you know. Back to the spawn room they go. Gonna just continue to pre-fire that. Again, only 51 accuracy, so not too bad for just pre-firing a lot of the time. Venom's gonna go try and take a little bit of a gathering force here. See if he can get a little bit of heals here. Venom does stay alive. Invis woman does use her ult here. And we have a Groot ult here, which I don't know where he popped it. Might have been inside of that because I did not see it. However, these healers, especially with no tanks and no DPS, with having Mr. Fantastic and Groot down, they do need to survive by themselves. And, you know, the bubbles by Cloak, I think Cloak's definitely the one that they need to go after. He only dies twice here. Is this going to be a death here? It is not. He's going to find this bubble. Obviously going to heal him back up. His teammates were able to hold off the onslaught by the healers there. Groot is joining him back. Mr. Fantastic is joining back. 2 healers down for that opposite team, but having 2 healers up is pretty standard, so. He does have that unlimited gamma here. Probably going to use it on Mr. Fantastic here out of his beef up. Very nice. He does get the final hit there. Oh, Jeff Bully. The Jeff Bully does not get it. I wouldn't have used it there, especially with the timing coming in. But, man, what a round. Very dominant by his team. They do take round 2 here. Very nice. And now we head into the final round. The score is 1-1. Who is going to get this win on the final match of this domination? Quick play. Obviously, again, just pre-firing. They're going to have to walk up there anyways. Invis woman places a shield nice in front of him. Will Mooney use that? It does seem like he does. They actually did change. Their DPS actually did change. They actually went for an entire... what is it? What is it? Oh my gosh. Okay, so they went for a completely different stack. That other team, the opposing team, has a Cloak and Dagger, Magneto, Phoenix, Groot, Jeff, and now, again, Scarlet Witch, which that could be the play. Because Mooney has not died yet. I feel like that Scarlet Witch and Phoenix are going to be going pretty much at Iron Man. So that is a great counter to it. He's not doing too much right now. See this Phoenix fight? Not too much. He currently is 22-10. 22 kills, 10 final hits, and he gets 11 here. This is going to be a domination round for the ages for him. I'm excited to see it. Phoenix. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, like I mentioned, that Scarlet Witch is going to cause problems. Cause a lot of problems. Cause a ton of problems. But he gets that unlimited gamma. Scarlet Witch does fade out, and he does die for the first time with 33% on the clock in match 3, in round 3 here. Oh, Magneto! Magneto ult! Their Magneto just wasted it. I think his teammate Magneto was actually decently successful. But that other team's Magneto was god-awful. He just threw it like into the trees. Interesting. Okay, does get a nice TKO there on both the healers. Now, they are down healers. They are not running that 4-stack that they were running. Does get the final hit on Magneto there, and they do take sight. All 6 of them on. Here we go. Phoenix going on a site once again, very alone. Gonna pop her ult. She does not get anyone. I have had no success in it either. She's gonna try and get this final hit here. Does get neutralized. Almost felt like a Bucky, but they don't have a Bucky there. Does get the KO. Very nice. Could pop his ult here. Could pop his ult. Squirrel Girl pops her ult. Does get the cloak and dagger. Magneto! Back to back! Back to back! Kills. Uh-oh. He notices it. He's going to hang behind. They actually do get the kill, so that unfortunately is sending that Scarlet Witch back down to 0 and back to the spawn room, baby. A nice, very good final hit on Magneto there. Magneto's pretty powerless, especially once he uses bubble, and he's just off his timer with his shield. He is continually pre-firing that corner, especially with both healers there. They have a Squirrel Girl now who's not going to be doing anything. Why would they switch off Scarlet Witch? Scarlet Witch is a great counter to Iron Man and a great comp with pretty much everything that they have. That Groot does go down. Very nice final hit for him. He does have his ult here, and unfortunately, Iron Man Law is going to take precedent here. He's going to pop it here. Very nice. And that is his second death. Wow. You know, he sacked an eye for an eye. It has to be. It has to be. Alrighty, he is using his unlimited gamut here. Potentially going to get a few final hits here, of course. They changed to the thing. Very interesting switch. 99%, and unfortunately that thing does go down back to the spawn room. Groot cannot protect himself from the Iron Man chest beam, the beam pulse, and now they're just going to hold sight as Squirrel Girl is pretty much powerless against this stack. And back to the spawn room they go. They do win this 2-1 in the 3rd round. Mooney ends off with a entire TKO of 33 and 16 final hits with only 2 deaths, which is insane. Insane. Absolutely insane. Very good first match. Also, he gets the MVP. Very nice. Okay, match 2 is a Groot. 30 kills, 0 deaths, and nearly 30,000 damage blocked. I gotta see this game. Okay, so this is Mooney. He's playing Groot. He's on the attacking side. First time really using his kit properly, he says. And we're about to see a 30-kill game with no deaths. This is going to be nuts. Oh, nice double wall, by the way. I have not actually mastered that yet. This is interesting. Wow, he does not die there? Wow, that's insane. Whoever is pocket healing him is out of their mind right now. There's no way that Groot survives this. There's no... How? How does he survive this? There's not one chance he survives that. With an Emma throwdown, with a Namor Hulk combo. This is insane. That's actually insane. Of course, going after the Loki, he just used his lanterns. Going to trap him here. Very nice. We love trapping him, especially close to walls. He can get those final hits, which he does. He does get the nice little... almost like a root bomb that he throws to get a nice little final hit. Going to be blocking off the Hulk here, which I think is a great move. I love doing this anytime that I'm playing Groot. Love blocking off these like short little walls that they kind of overextend. And they walk on a site here. So far, looking good. He is 5 kills right now. And he's dealing with the Squirrel Girl. Great counter both ways, by the way. Again, these squids can eat him up. Loki using his lanterns already. Like, he's going after the important things. He's just kind of being a beefy tank, getting good heals. Squirrel Girl uses her ult here. Not the worst ult. I believe that was their ult. But their Loki just used their ult to use against their Squirrel Girl. Interesting move. Hulk overextending and does grab Groot. Probably the worst character to grab, simply because he has the most health. You want somebody with really low health like a healer, or like a DPS. And actually, that was their Loki. Actually, that was not their Hulk. That was their Loki against using their Hulk, by the way, I believe. I saw that correctly. But he's looking good right now. He's not getting a lot of final kills. Oh my goodness, very nice. That is great gameplay. That is great gameplay. Let's rewind it. Let's rewind it. Let's rewind it. He gets caught up in a Squirrel Girl nut cluster here. How many does he pull? Does he pull all 4 of them? He pulls 3 of them, everyone but this Emma because she's in diamond form. Just places a wall on the backside. Kills all 3 of them. Jeff died to the wall. The others died to the Groot combo ult with the root bomb. Great gameplay. Great gameplay. Now they just have an Emma in front of them, and the Loki is still coming back from spawn. This Emma's cooked. Nice TKO there. Again, blocking off, trying to get back on site here so that they can move the convoy. So far, he is 11-0. We still have 19 kills that are unattributed for right now. 19 Nationers. Nuts. Jeff ult here. Jeff ult here. Oh, he gets tossed into the Jeff ult. Oh, no. Somehow does not die here. If you're a tank, you should not really worry about that stuff. About dying from it, but more or less just getting thrown off is always a concern. Very nice, though. Trying to get him and his team a little bit of defense. They are probably going to regroup here. It does seem like they are. I don't know who that is on the other side. Yep, it was their Mr. Fantastic. He had pretty low health, and that made a lot of sense. So he's just trying to play defense here. I like this. Trying to get the Hulk stuck did not work. The walls are going down pretty fast, but it's just enough to get his team back into play here. Does get a nice cloak and dagger ult here, which could be beneficial as they allow themselves to move up with a little bit of safety. And again, going to get that Emma. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice tandem there with the cloak. We do get a Black Panther ult, which I don't think actually worked out. Their Black Panther just died. Must have been overextended trying to save face, or he used it and died during, which probably did happen. But man, looking at this group gameplay, not a single death. The only time that he's been close to dying is that very first part. He's not going to use it here. This is a bad time to use the ult. Nice. I like that. Oh my goodness. I love that a lot. Placing it before you get trapped, because you can still move a little bit before. So that's very smart. Again, using these walls in this corridor. Double layers. We love to see it. Just like painting. 2 coats. Here we go. Going after the squids. We love to see that. Again, I'm surprised that Namor does not use more. I have hardly seen his Hulk team up. I've hardly seen it. That game is crazy, especially against the any of the deep, just anyone. It's crazy, especially as someone that's overextended. Oh, Phoenix ult here. Phoenix ult. Phoenix ult. Oh! They just did a Phoenix ult against a Phoenix ult. Wait. No. That was a Loki taking a Phoenix ult against the Phoenix ult. I saw that right. That was their Loki taking our Phoenix against the Phoenix. I think I saw that right, because that's Carlos. So yeah, that is their Loki. Oh my gosh. Phoenix ult diff. Black Panther on the back line. He notices. Very nice. Could he use his ult here? He does not die here. He's trying to, yeah, he was trying to find the corridor. Could not find it. He does not die there. That is beyond me, man. Team selling. The other team is selling. That's an easy group kill right there, especially since everyone else died. Now they're all back up. He's got to find a time to use his ult here, but he's got to be pretty strategic with it. Got to be very strategic with it. Nice. Oh, he has 1 wall, but I think he would like more. The Loki lanterns. Again, they keep the team up, but once they're gone, they're pretty bad. Does not die here. Does this Jeff know to go back to the spawn? He does, but oh my, what is it? This Jeff is selly, man. This Jeff is selly, man. Gets a little flustered there. Angle was a little off. Throws his bomb. Interesting play. Don't think he meant to. I think it was just more habitual than anything. This Emma still getting cooked here. Throws his bomb again. Doing as much damage as he can. He's definitely blocking more damage again. I don't think he got a whole lot of damage here. Just output-wise. Just not a whole lot in a quick play. Nice ult. Nice ult. Absolutely lovely ult. Lovely ult. He's not going to get attributed to a lot of final hits, but that is a lovely ult combo. Using his ult, place a wall behind. I love it. That Captain America's just bullying Hulk over the spot. I love it. Yeah, they're going to walk on here. They're going to walk on pretty easy. This Hulk, unfortunately, can't stay no longer. Gets him actually up. That's very smart, putting it under him. So he's technically off-site. He does not have the leverage. So it moves just a little bit more. They have one more big fight here, and I think they're going to win this. They're already up 2 players. Namor's down. Very nice. Mr. Fantastic. Their Mr. Fantastic played great, by the way. He has played great. Emma's super low. He's using a nice melee. I've noticed that he's using a melee. I don't use melee enough for Groot, but it's very smart. They do get the final hit on Black Panther here. Hulk is back, by the way. We just saw Hulk finish off. Nice. Their Phoenix just used Hurl, I believe. Yep, just used it. And they're cooked. Oh my gosh, they got to move this thing 4 meters. Can they get it there? Invis Woman using a nice ult again to cover sight here. Man, this is crazy. Oh, Phoenix is down, but not the healer, though. Not the healer that they would have wanted. This is nuts. How did he just does not die? He just does not die. That's insane, man. 30 kills. And I believe he gets MVP again, man. That's insane. That's beyond me. That is absolutely insane gameplay, by the way. Absolutely insane gameplay. Kudos out to you, man. The next match we have here is by, again, the boss 0418. 42 TKOs, 49 assists, a crap ton of healing. Most importantly, this is a 17-minute match, Nationers. We are playing on the Hellfire Gala Convoy. We are also banning Black Panther. Nice flanker. Storm. Okay. On top of that, they also banned Penny and Wolverine. Very interesting. Alrighty, here we go. They are on the defense here. Let's see what they got. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Invis Woman to start off. We're in that gold 3 to gold 1 range, so we're getting players that definitely know what they're doing. Don't always make the perfect decision, but this match is long. This match is very, very long. Love the pulls as Invis Woman. Invis Woman is like one of my favorites. Really love Invis Woman. In terms of like the kit that she has, the attack, the ability, the runaway, these are mostly peak high plat diamond players, a few GMs too, but currently at gold right now. But with people that have had higher and higher things, right? Because of the reset. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, we are back into the battle here. We just lost Punisher. Unfortunately, it does happen. Emma, played very up front. Not a bad move. Not a bad move, especially with the thing. We do it. Wow, what is the Cloak and Dagger doing? What is your Cloak and Dagger doing? Get into the bubble. Get into the bubble. Get into the bubble. Get into the bubble. Can't heal yourself. And this is a good jumping. Good jump out. Very good jump out. Nice heals. On Mr. Fantastic. Again, having Mr. Fantastic on your team is kind of like a cheat code in this early going. What I feel like you should do, you got to take out the Unk here. You got to take out the Unk or place something on top of it right away. Luckily, you had a little bit of time too. They do, I guess, kind of respawn. Squirrel Girl is also a great counter here. So as I'm seeing it right now, this team, this enemy team is not doing too much. Great counter right here, especially with your ult to counter most of the Cloak and Dagger ult. Especially because it didn't really get into yours, which is always fun. We do have the thing. Wow, very nice. Wow, oh my gosh. How does your team not... You had 4 people dazed because of your thing ult. And not one person that could have done damage right away did anything. That's tragic, man. That's so tragic. That, like, genuinely so tragic. You had 4 people dazed. That's crazy. That's crazy. Good push. Obviously, yeah, maybe not intended, especially as things are going to start to get a little heavy here. Thing went down. You have a Squirrel Girl. You have a Hawkeye. These guys are going to be ripping that backline to shreds. But the pushes aren't bad. I think that they're very strategic. You have to use them in the right times. And I think that would have been a downtime, like if it had gone down. Great bubble, by the way. See, that's where I'm like, a bubble's probably not too bad. But then, now that everyone's backing up, you kind of need it. And it's, obviously on the back end here. Nice. Oh, good counter bubbles. Good counter bubbles. Your guys' cloaks have been doing pretty well. Or your cloak's been doing pretty well, I will say. I will say. Okay. So far, if we're looking at it here, we are predicted to get a Thing ult here very soon. He does barely survive that. That's insane. Very nice ult here. Oh my goodness, Jeff ult. Jeff ult. Oh my gosh. Jeff ult? How was the only person that got was you? Was the cloak probably... Yeah, cloak probably banished them for a sec. Because the only person that got was you. That's kind of nuts. Luckily, your team was still out to take you out, which is really good. Man, this is crazy, man. This is 7... Oh, I think there's an error here. I think there's an error here. You don't have it. Maybe you do. Maybe you don't. I don't think you have it anymore. I no comment because you don't actually have it right now. It might have got destroyed. Maybe you did already put it up. Not the worst thing in the world. That was a rough one. They're going to walk this thing down. They are going to walk this thing down. As unfortunate as it is, they're going to walk it for a little bit. Do I think they get to the next checkpoint? Maybe. Because you guys are going to be staggered a DPS and a healer. There's no way Punisher's surviving this. No way. There's no way. They're going to walk it for a little bit. They're going to walk it for a little bit for what they can. It is kind of hard. Oh. What are we doing? I understand the play because you're trying to at least rid her of that area. It was a bad bubble. It was a bad bubble. It was a bad bubble. And you know what? It's okay. We're not going to have the greatest bubbles, both on Cloak, both on Invis. You know, bubbles are typically, really hard when nothing's going on. Okay, we did get a strange ult here, trying to keep the thing up. Oh, very overextended. What I would have done is taking the portal to your right. Portal to your right would have brought you up onto the ledge there. And yeah, I think they are going to walk this for a little bit here because the one person that probably could have saved you was, unfortunately, Mr. Fantastic. And he is now down. It is not looking too good right now in terms of where we're at. I think that's a great bubble. Charge up your ult. Like, by the time they get to this section, you're going to have that cooldown pretty much locked out. That's not bad at all. I like it. I like it. Punisher's up here in his Ronin form. Don't get gung-ho. Don't put a bubble. Don't put a bubble. Don't put a bubble. I'm not... That was not my favorite. That was not my favorite. I think... Okay, I say that because of one of two things. I should be commentating this and absolutely not like critiquing this. I critique this only because it is boss. The one thing I don't think you need to be with the bubble there, only because they just got the site. And I think in the back of my head, you place the bubble as they're walking. They're going to kind of play the sides for a sec. Very similar to like Central Park. This happens all the time. Then they're going to hop back onto the site. It's just like the natural tendencies that people have. The bubble, little too hot there, I would say. Let's commentate now. I feel like I should commentate. This is a great match so far. Magic going right after your Cloak on your team. But we are back in action here. But this is why we review these. This is why we review matches like these. Because, like, I know I make mistakes. I love watching footage back and being like, oh, like, okay, I could do better there. Maybe I was way overextended. Maybe I was doing something wrong. Footage is always great to watch again. So, they used their Cloak and Dagger ult. Again, you're using that to counter. Not a bad. Gonna be popping into the battle here. Nice bubble. Bubble's always great there. Again, staying inside of your ult. I think that's great. Great. Fantastic. Fantastic ult by your Thing here. Punisher did, a little bit of punishing. I wouldn't say it was great. But you guys did take momentum here, which we love. We love. Drain that time. Send them back to the other side of the wall because their spawn is over there. And now we are getting a magic ult here with a Ultron ult. Yeah. What a backline Reaper. What a backline Reaper, by the way. Wow. That is a backline torture, by the way. Just absolutely demolished like a tornado on the backline. Magic popping her ult.
I won't disappear so easily.
You had Ultron popping his ult, a little bit more AoE. That is That was an interesting combo. I don't know if that was intentional. I know we're playing ranked. Some people obviously do play solo, like myself. Some people do play a little bit more, you know, with teams. But man, I'm assuming that was something in the chat there. We do now have... Who is that? Is that freaking Thor? Who do you have on your team? You do have the new Thor skin on your team. You do have the good Thor skin on your team. Bro is like... he is a summer body. Moon Knight's eating you guys up right now. Their magic has been on you, though. That's been rough. I'm excited to see... Wow, they are still... Like, they get to overtime and then push. It's kind of crazy. This is great Moon Knight territory, but unfortunately, we are playing Invis Woman here. And they just use their thing ult, which is not bad. Probably just wasn't great. It wasn't the greatest thing ult, seeing that everyone's outside. Good force burst. I think I would have loved to see it on the backline a little bit more, but again, as everyone moves up, they can't, so it kind of makes sense. Thing versus thing here. You do have your ult. That is your guys' thing. Excuse me, that is your guys' cloak, by the way. They no longer have a cloak, so we won't see any counters to that as much. How did you just die? Did you get solo ulted? Right, okay, you did a fucking magic trick. That's what I'm seeing. You guys did a magic trick? I heard the Eye of Agamotto. I heard Agamotto come up, but then it seems like Punisher did his right click where he does his shotgun almost and blast and goes back. Crazy that he solo ulted you. Again, very, very strung up here. Very strung up. What I like doing here is placing the bubble right underneath me or somewhat close to me. So if they were to pressure, they are getting attacked. You know what I mean? That's what I would have done. Especially because Magic and the two tanks were coming up with you. But again, great ult here. We have your first ult in quite some time, especially not countering for the first time the Cloak and Dagger ult because they did switch over. But now they have that Child ult again with Magic. Not on the backside. And you guys do stop them. Very nice. My goodness. Wow. Nice ult there. I think that ult was very nice. Okay, and now we are in round 2. A little bit of a comp change. We now have a Captain America, and we also have a Scarlet Witch. Again, that would be a great team up if it were with a Doctor Strange. However, Doctor Strange is on the other team. You guys do end up heading back into spawn. It does look like they have your number here very early on, like you did have their number very early on. That's probably what adds a lot of length to this match, I would assume. But again, strong pushes here. I think a little overextended just a bit, just because her thing's very similar to Jeff's, can go through people. So I feel like positionally, playing back is a little bit better. I don't mind playing with the team when it's necessary with the team because you have someone like Magic on the other side. You have someone like Ultron who can attack that backline pretty easily. So to play with the team, it allows a little bit less of that. But again, now everyone heading back. Nice ult on the front side here just to get you out of spawn, I think is wonderful. Very nice pushback. I think that we could have used that a little bit more. There were some. I did miss them, but I think that's a great one there, especially with your ult on top of that. Nice. See, this is okay. Nice. Okay, very positional. Everyone's attacking here. Let them attack. Again, I'm sure Scarlet Witch was waiting for you to use that. Now you lose a healer. Now you use a Captain America. That's A-okay. I think that's great. I think you should have healed Mr. Frank Richards. Reed Richards, excuse me. Frank, interchangeable. And here we are getting stunned by the Thing's ult. He's already back up to 9%. I have Agamotto, another solo ult, and he is back down. Less than like 20 seconds from being back up. It's insane. Okay, good force burst. Nice, good push. Good push. Not bad. Scarlet Witch has your number here. She obviously is kind of looking at whoever their healers are. Again, she continues to evade a lot of the pressure while she continues to attack you. But again, you do have a great healer on the backside with your Cloak and Dagger. Again, I think the best play here, especially while these are going on, hop in that for a sec. You know what I mean? No one's a threat there. Okay, but we got to get around this corner here. Could we see an ult here at some point? Oh, but they just Cloak and Dagger ulted. Very nice. Get them off your backline. Stay safe. Stay up. Sometimes using your ult is about staying up, not necessarily winning the fight. Sometimes that's what an ult is about. You're not always going to get a momentum shift, but if it can rely and if it can tell you to stay up, then great. Great bounce out here. I would have taken this portal, by the way. I would have taken this portal. Especially if you were under any threat, which you kind of were, kind of weren't. Nobody really attacked you under your phase. So that's always great. And you guys are seemingly going to get momentum. Very nice. I love this because you move Scarlet Witch. You get her to use at least one of her phases. I think that's a fantastic move there. That is a brilliant move. I think a better aim point is directly in the middle of that, not so much like exactly where she's at, because there is room if she does, you know, if you do miss, she could move out. But now we do have this ult. Nice bounce out. I think that's a fantastic bounce out. Squirrel Girl and Cloak go down. Hopefully you do realize that you are the only healer up. But we love this. We love this. We love this. Surprisingly, you're not attacking the Ultron there. But you guys are still up, which is kind of crazy, if you know what I mean. Like, it's kind of crazy that after all of that, you guys are still up. Like, the Ultron was just chilling there on the back line with you guys. Almost kind of like you guys were best buds. And one thing I love, you are farming your ult so quick. Like, it felt like just a minute ago you used your ult and stayed up, got the team going. Thing and Captain America, by the way, are having like a... They're having like an ego off up here. I noticed. That was kind of funny. But now back into the frame. 10 with Ultra, or just any ult, or is it specifically Invis Woman? Nice push. I like that. Can we talk about this? Can we talk about this? This is fantastic gameplay. This is fantastic. I gotta mention. This is fantastic. I hate zooming back in this game. This fantastic bubble magic's on you. You notice it here. You phase out. Luckily, you phased out because of your cloak and dagger. Love that. Push her back where your bubble was. It's no longer there. You see the Eye of Agamotto and you pop your ult. Fantastic. Basically negates the entire Doctor Strange ult there. It negates it all. Fantastic ult. Playing a little overextended here. I think that's only because you thought that the bubble was still up, or your shield, your force field. That happens. This is a little overextension here. Maybe not. I'm surprised. They could have made you pay a little bit more. They could have been a little bit better. Very nice push. And obviously with that push or pull, they do damage. So that's why that Scarlet Witch does go down. Okay, your Mr. Fantastic has played well. Has not seen them die a whole lot. They are currently 43 right now. Your guys' Mr. Fantastic is nuts. Nuts. Very nuts. Their Cloak and Dagger does pop an ult. I believe that's theirs. Yeah, that was theirs. Clobbering time, of course. They've had a good one before. They did not get a good one pop here. And again, you just continually attack that front line with either your bubble, your attack, your push and pull. Again, Thing does not move to anything, so, you know, it happens. You're not going to necessarily get him to move, which I think you've been very good at kind of notifying. It might do damage, but it's definitely not moving him. Scarlet Witch on the backside here. That's your guys' Scarlet Witch, which is also great. She just got her ult. We love that. Squirrel rages after I ult and nobody on my team dies to her stupid squirrels. Oh, I love that. I love that. You're talking about just like an... Oh, okay, I see what you mean. No, you're going to die here. Oh, that's kind of crazy. Perfect timing, too. I didn't think you had it. I didn't think you had it. And nice ult. Nice ult here. Fan-freaking-tastic ult here. I knew that you were brewing it up. I was not too sure if you were going to get the Eye of Agamotto timing up again, because they do have the same exact energy charges. Ah, wow. That's so... Wow. Great ult there, by the way. Unfortunately, you do go down to the clobbering time by your opponent's Thing. And unfortunately... Wow. Okay, so here's...
1, 2, 2.
Here's the thing. Out of all of that, you guys lost that? That's crazy. I mean, you guys stayed at the second spot forever. I didn't even realize it. I didn't even realize you guys lost. Such a great game. 16 minutes for a ranked game to only have a score of 2-1. And you guys lost? That's crazy work. I will say, fantastic game. 49 assists is insane. 42 TKOs attributed is insane. Absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts.